There comes a quiet moment after 70 when a man begins to wonder, not loudly, not dramatically, but softly in the stillness of the night. How much time do I really have left, and did my life truly matter? If you're listening to this, you may be carrying questions like these inside your chest. You may feel the weight of years, the silence of grown children, the absence of old friends, or the ache of a body that doesn't move the way it once did. And yet, beneath all of that, there is still something alive in you, something paying attention, something hoping. Today, I want to speak to you with honesty and respect. Not with fear, not with pressure, but with calm truth. Science has shown us that long life after 70 is not just about luck or genetics. It is deeply connected to how a man lives, feels, thinks, and relates to the world around him. And the beautiful truth is this: many of these signs are within your reach. No matter your past, one of the strongest signs linked to a longer life is not physical strength, but emotional connection. There was an older man who used to sit on the same park bench every morning. He didn't walk fast. He didn't talk much, but he greeted the same people each day. He knew their names. Over time, that simple habit became his anchor. Science tells us that men who maintain even a few meaningful connections, one friend, one neighbor, one familiar face, tend to live longer, not because they are busy, but because they feel seen. The lesson is gentle but powerful. Isolation shortens life, but simple connection nourishes it. You don't need a crowd. You just need one place where your presence matters. Another sign is the way a man relates to his body, not by fighting aging, but by respecting it. There was a man in his late 70s who stopped trying to prove he was still young. Instead, he listened. He rested when tired. He walked slowly but daily. He ate with care, not restriction. Research shows that men who treat their bodies with patience rather than frustration tend to live longer. The insight here is this: your body is not betraying you, it is asking for kindness. Longevity grows where self-respect lives. Purpose is another quiet predictor of long life. Not ambition, not career, but purpose. A widower once said his life felt over after retirement, but one day he began fixing small things for neighbors. A broken chair, a loose door. Nothing impressive. Yet science shows that men who wake up with any reason to be useful often live longer. Purpose does not have to be grand. It simply has to be sincere. You are still needed in ways you may not yet see. Your relationship with stress also matters deeply. Some men carry decades of unspoken tension, regrets never forgiven, anger never released, words never said. Studies show that chronic emotional stress silently wears down the heart and immune system. One man learned this late. He began writing letters he never sent just to release what he carried. Over time, his sleep improved. His breathing softened. The lesson is this: letting go is not weakness. It is a form of healing. Peace extends life. And finally, how you speak to yourself may be one of the strongest predictors of all. Men who live longer tend to be gentler with their inner voice. They do not constantly measure themselves against the past. They do not punish themselves for aging. There was a man who stopped saying, "I'm useless now," and began saying, "I'm different now." Science confirms what wisdom has always known: self-compassion strengthens the will to live. The way you talk to yourself shapes the years ahead. Now, let me speak to you directly. You have lived through changes others will never understand. You have endured loss, responsibility, silence, and sacrifice. If there are regrets, they do not define you. If there is loneliness, it does not mean you are forgotten. Your life has weight. Your presence still matters. You are allowed to forgive yourself for what you didn't know back then. You did the best you could with the tools you had. There is still dignity in your breath. meaning in your mornings and value in your quiet wisdom. Aging does not erase worth, it reveals depth. If you're looking for gentle ways to support your well-being, start small. Take a short walk each day, not for fitness, but for clarity. Speak to one person regularly, even if only for a few minutes. Create a simple routine that gives your days rhythm. Reflect at night on one thing you're grateful for, no matter how small. And most importantly, allow yourself moments of stillness, moments where you are not fixing, proving, or performing, just being. You are not behind. You are not late. You are exactly where life has shaped you to be. Growing older is not a closing chapter, it is a quieter, wiser one. And within it, there's still room for peace, connection, and gentle joy. You are not fading, you are becoming wiser, softer, and more deeply human. If this message brought you comfort, consider joining our community. You are not alone. Thanks for watching. Subscribe to Graceful Aging for more gentle wisdom and new videos that support your journey.